I am live. I am live. I am live. I couldn't hold back no more. After doing 4 or 5 vlogs, videos, I might as well come on and talk about being a YouTuber and watching YouTube. I know I've been hearing some talk about, some people, I think some influencers talk about, you watch YouTube too much, you should be, doing your own thing and all that kind of stuff in different kind of ways, because you still be learning about what other YouTubers do. Uh, but that's a part of my learning experience. But let's just look back about 9 months ago. Didn't have anything to do. Joined YouTube, and within a month, I was already uploading videos to my liking, not knowing what to do, not knowing if I should do this or not. But I had to do something, even though I was still doing my part-time job and everything. There's still some more things I had to do. They were stopping us from going places. As I said before, some of my trips, driving trips, were canceled. Different states didn't know what they want to do. So I started watching YouTube profusely, a whole lot before I actually done something about it, at least 3 months before. And while I'm watching, sometimes I wanted to get involved, but not really knowing what to do. Was it real? Was all this stuff real? Are these people real? Are these people just famous because they're on YouTube? Then I find out that not everyone is famous, and some people been on it for a very long time since it first started, and therefore they done quite well for themselves. And then you find out that other types of things are going on with YouTube, and it's not just a fun thing, but it's a business. It can be a business. It can be whatever you want. You can make lots of money, or you can make it a lifetime hobby, or anything you want. But I do watch a lot of YouTube, and I'm a YouTuber, and I work part time. Well, it's really full time part time. However, I'm still trying to learn how to do certain things with JPEGs or pictures, making banners and things like that. It takes me hundreds of times before I even learn how to do that. But not only that, I watch different attitudes on YouTube, different people that I've subscribed to. Some I don't. I've also Patreon once. Then I stopped doing that. But I still give support to other YouTubers by watching views, giving thumbs up. Well, maybe a couple of thumbs down. I never really give thumbs down, but it's really a thumbs up because sometimes there's a lot of things on there that I want to know, and I've never seen before, or I never seen it done like that before, or I look at the confidence level of some of these other people who are not influencers but just like being on YouTube because they like travel vlogging, and then I learn about other people who actually travel and they stay in countries for a length of time, and yet they vlog from there. And I can see why uh, being in it for a while, you can be successful and learn the tricks of the trade. But then again, is it that I'm watching too much? Is it because I see a lot of them in me? or do I see a lot of me in them? And I'm still learning how to express myself in certain kinds of ways, not necessarily to offend anybody, but to ask questions and being delighted or undelighted in what I see. So I definitely do participate. I don't know whether anybody know me or not, but I participate and I learn. And so, I think it depends on what you want to do with yourself in life, no matter what it is, especially if it's YouTube. I find that I learned a lot of new words that I never heard before. Matrix, in the Matrix, expats. I didn't know nothing about stuff like that. I wouldn't even know anything like that ever unless I watched YouTube. Only thing I know is I probably wouldn't have done that even back then, even before YouTube. Am I daring enough? I probably would now that I'm older and I know what's going on. But I prefer having a home base in the Matrix because that's all I know. It's the Matrix. But to me, when I hear Matrix, and I'm being honest, I don't care where you live at. If I go there and live for 3 months, 6 months, come back a year, whatever, I'm just going from one matrix to another. In the U.S., the matrix definitely is a whole lot different than anywhere else. And for me to get my feet wet in another matrix probably could be scary. But I pat on the back anyone who can do those things, go in other countries, live. Me, like I said before, a week to 2 weeks is enough for me, and I'm back paying the bills. Of course, you got to pay bills there too if you decide to uh, get a nice little flat, learn the languages. Of course, I can eat the food. We all can eat the food. But are you willing, just like I said, or do you have the patience to deal with some of the habits, some of their social norms that they do? Of course, I learned these things in college, but you don't have to go to college to learn those things by just watching TV. And I've seen the best and the worst. You see cooks cooking all over the world. You see other travel shows that they travel all over the world. But to be a travel blogger or a person who doesn't blog but they just travel, and there are people that just travel, you never know what they do. They know how to do it. They go to one country to the next. They know how to be embedded within the society. They know how to walk the streets. They know how to conduct themselves. And I'm sure I probably could do the same thing too. But since I'm already stuck in this matrix because I got so many bills up to my up to my hairline, it really doesn't matter because I think the less responsibility you have here in the U.S. economically, you can do those things. Which seem like some fun things to do. I probably wouldn't be a daredevil as some of those other folks on YouTube. My hat is off to them because they is what makes YouTube happening. So since I don't see anyone else online or any questions, of course you're free to Give me a shout out. Tell me who you are. Got any comments? Please leave it in my descriptions. Is this what they do? Please leave a comment. Please get back to me. I am here. I'm here again. It's from the beginning. Not going nowhere. I keep vlogging. I keep telling myself not to be on here too much. But I like to come in here like every 4 or 5 vlogs and just talk about just how I feel about YouTube. I try to get into the heart of why I'm a YouTuber, and maybe some other YouTubers who are brand new, or maybe old, or maybe a person who just like to watch TV. But one thing for sure is I need to balance my YouTube, my watching YouTube, watching all the sitcoms that I like on TV, and doing my hobbies. Like I said, I wear a lot of hats. And my hat is off to those who can do some of the things that I could not do. But I also take my hat off to myself for even coming on broadcast and proclaiming that I'm a YouTuber also. I'm going to do what I can to help others be confident in themselves and not just talk on and on and on. Now, with that in mind, this is Ram Deschamps, if you want to call it French, American French, not Louisiana French. Some people think I'm from Louisiana. Nope, just came back from New Orleans. But my name is French. And so I'll see you in my next video. See you later, folks, and have a great, great evening.